Hello and welcome. I'm Dom Hale for Mining Magazine. I'm here today with Nick Addington from Nordlock, a global provider of secure bolting solutions that help keep mining operations safe, efficient, and productive. Nick, it's a pleasure to have you here today.
Nice to meet you too, Dominic. Thank you very much for having me. It's going to be fun.
Well, Nick, to start, what are the main challenges mines face today in maintaining their heavy machinery safely and efficiently?
Yeah, a lot of the stuff we run into across mines across the world is large bolted joints with either loosening or somewhat unsafe tightening methods for these as well. They have confined space issues, heavy tooling above head, and just a lot of risks associated with installing and removing different fasteners across all sorts of different machines in the mines.
On those challenges in mind, then, one of the solutions Nordlock provides is the expander system. Can you explain how it works and why it's safer than traditional methods?
Yeah, our expander pin has been used for a long time all over the world, and we've really strived in mobile machinery. Anywhere there's a pivot joint on anything from rope shovels, excavators, haul trucks, dozers, loaders, graders. We can cover any pivot position for any machine, any OEM. Doesn't matter if it's brand new or if it's worn. Our expander pivot pins use a sleeve or colleted pin system that locks into the outer lugs of the joints. With that, you have no clearance, no movement, so no ability for that joint to wear, which is a huge increase in productivity, makes it a much longer lasting joint. And with this, they're easier to remove and install. With our taper, they slide in easily. And with the removal of the sleeves, you can take it out much safer. A lot of people will hammer or lance, torch out these pins after a long time. They do get seized with our pin system. You don't have to worry about that seizing because there's no wear that can incur on that joint. And we have a lot of different methods for removal tools, installation tools, added benefits and features to make even the expander pins even better and increase the longevity of the joints and ultimately save the mines a lot of money over the life of the equipment.
Understood. Now, another area of focus is structural joints under extreme stress. Superbolt strut kits are used on these joints. Now, how do they improve safety, reliability, and efficiency for maintenance teams?
Yes, our Superbolt strut kits are a great product and been promoting them for a while. They use a different method for tightening. So instead of your standard bolts that you're torquing to a very high load, we use our Superbolt strut kits, which is a multi-jack bolt system. So instead of having a super large torque on, say, a 2-inch fastener, you can use a 1/4-inch torque wrench and tighten multiple jack bolts and still achieve super high preload or clamp load across the joint. And with that, instead of having a big heavy tooling and any dangers, pinch points from that, like I said, you could use standard hand tooling and get very high load and extreme accuracy, much more accurate than torque because we're eliminating all the friction values and all the chance and risk on that joint.
And installation is made even easier with the Superbolt tool. How does this ergonomic modular tool help operators achieve safe and accurate bolt tension in tight spaces?
Yeah, the Superbolt tool is something we've developed over the last years and continue to develop for different applications across the mining industry. We definitely support on the strut kits. We support on rope shovels. We're looking at pumps. We're looking at crushers. We get inquiries all the time to find a solution. And the main benefits of the Superbolt tool is if you have a lot of jack bolts, sometimes customers complain that it takes a long time or you have to do multiple passes. With our Superbolt tool, it plug and plays directly onto your Superbolt, all your jack bolts at once, tightens all of them simultaneously. It is not a very exciting tool because it's very low torque. It's very safe. There's no pinch points. There's no reaction arms. So it takes 99% of the work out for your techs or mechanics in the field and gets you very accurate loading across the joint evenly. And again, you're getting all the benefits of the Superbolt with the tension, high accuracy, and safety, just in an easier ergonomic solution that's plug and play, push a button, and let it go to work. So it's been a great success, and we continue to develop new applications, new tools for all applications across the world, but mining specific. We've seen a need and a want for that tooling to aid in faster install, faster removal, and eliminate high torque tooling in a lot of various parts across the industry. So it's been a great success for us.
As you say, these solutions are applied across different types of mining equipment. So from rope shovels to crushers, how do Nordlock's products maintain bolt integrity and machine safety in these challenging environments?
Yeah, especially with Superbolt, you're getting a much different method. It's torque versus tension. We're all pro tension because you're eliminating that high torque. You're eliminating any risk, pinch points, any dangers, high loaded tooling. It's really just a simpler, safer method that keeps the techs and mechanics as the number one priority. Safety is huge across the mining industry. And honestly, we keep getting more inquiries because people are sick of kind of the older traditional methods of get a large hydraulic torque wrench or pneumatic wrenches and swap it for this and make it simpler, safer, faster, and easier for techs across the industry. So we keep getting, like I said, more and more inquiries because people see these safety issues. People don't want to be in confined space with heavy tooling and high loaded tooling. So it's we keep getting the word out and we keep getting more customers. So it's been a great time for us.
Finally, Nick, looking ahead, what's your vision for making mining even safer and more productive in the coming years?
Yeah, we've been with our Nordlock group in general. Safety is our number one concern, whether that be with Superbolt on our strut kits, whether that be expander pins. We are endlessly looking for new applications and problem areas. We're definitely in a lot of mines. We work with a lot of different customers. So being the point of contact with them and knowledge sharing across the world. I mean, we have issues in Canada that are the same in Australia or say Peru, Chile, South Africa. So we keep finding new ways to improve ergonomics, whether it be because of location on the machinery, we need tooling for underneath or tight spaces. Our Superbolt tool for say Cat 797 haul trucks, it's a very tight space. They're used to using high energy tooling there. We're like, hey, we can make this better for the customer. We know it's a pain point. So having the drive and know-how, and we keep seeing solutions where, hey, we can use some of our Superbolt tool here, but it also could be used on an application for pumps to make it faster and easier for the install. Or we might have something we're doing for side frames on a rope shovel, but we could use it underneath for a different application for swing girders or such. So, and same with crushers. Crushers, a lot of times they're using large bolting on spider bolts. There's a lot of them. It's a pain to remove because sometimes the bolt themselves are damaged. So having ways to use what we have and then also be front facing to the customer and know their pain points and listen to them proactively to provide solutions across the industry.
Well, look, Nick, I think that's a great point to end on. I want to thank you for sharing these insights. It's been illuminating. Today, I've been speaking with Nick Addington from Nordlock. I'm Dom Hale. Thanks for watching.